Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to be doing your October 2018 reading. As you know, I upload a couple of weeks before the month starts, so you've got a heads up what could be happening for the month, what could be coming in. Now you'll notice on the video it's slightly different. I should be in a little corner as an inset speaking to you, but you'll be able to view the cards and the actual spread, okay? For your reading we are using one of my favourite decks, the Poppy Palin Everyday Enchantment Tarot. You can get this on Amazon. It's really good, brilliant deck. Okay, so let's have a look at what's coming in for Pisces in the month of October 2018. So Universe Spirit, show me Pisces. What are the energies you can see coming in around Pisces for the month of October 2018? What are the energies showing up for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs in the month of October 2018? Show me. Let me try and just smooth that out. There we go. Right. Let's separate the deck into three. 1, 2 and 3. Let's collect that back up like so. And we're going to start laying your cards down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is who you are, this energy here. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, and I only like the clarifiers down for the areas that I think it's important to find out what's going on and getting a little bit more in-depth information. Who are you guys in October 2018? You are the Three of Wands. So I think that you're exploring some new territory. I think that you guys are probably networking. You can see on the Poppy Palin, and because I read in 3 different ways, visually, intellectually, and also intuitively, I often look at what this is why I always get cards with pictures on them, because I think the pictures tell a million stories. And the thing with the tarot is when you're a tarot reader, yes, you do need to know, you have to know the meanings of each card. That you can't get away from it, you've got to. It's as simple as that. It's part of the training. You must know every single meaning. You will never know every single meaning of these cards, okay? Because there's millions of meanings to each one of the cards. But it's important to have just a grounded education in the tarot. The other important part of tarot is to develop your own meanings as well. And that can come from looking at the cards. How do you feel about the card? What is the energy telling you? What's the picture telling you? What is it telling you visually? And also your intuition as well. So it's important to know all of those things in order to read tarot. For me on this card, the Three of Wands, you look like you're on an expedition. So it looks to me like you guys are following some form of a new path. You're exploring some form of a new territory with this Three of Wands energy. You can see on the card the guy is on a trip. He's on an excursion. Is the Three of Wands energy. So sometimes this card is about networking with others. It can often be a business card where you are, you know, communicating probably with people from abroad, or it could be just communicating from people, you know, within other companies. You're trying to get some form of a creative venture set up, so you have to, you know, talk to other people and you have to, you know, deal with groups and that type of thing. So I think that you guys are probably exploring here with the Three of Wands energy, possibly some new territory, possibly a new venture with others. The reason that everything is happening is because of the Five of Coins in the reverse. So it might be that finally with the Five of Coins in the reverse, you are at a place now where you're more stable to do so. Because the Five of Coins in the upright is all about financial. So this is usually the financial card so often, but it's not always financial. Sometimes, and I think it is financial though, so far from what I can see. Because the Five of Coins in the upright is about financial instability. So this card will show up when you're going through a time of difficulty to do with your finances. You might be going through a bankruptcy. Some of you guys might have been released from bankruptcy with the Five of Coins in the reverse. Some of you guys, it might be things are looking up for you now with this Five of Coins in the reverse. Five of Coins in the reverse can also be going back to something that you left, or going back to something that you once abandoned, or maybe a group of people are letting you back into the fold. So I feel that, you know, it might be the root issue is all about your finances. The root issue might be that you're going back to a place that you once left or you once abandoned, or it could be a person who's letting you back into their life. But I feel that as a result of this energy, you guys are now following some form of a new venture with this Three of Wands energy. Now, in the past, Pisces, you experienced the Queen of Coins. And the Queen of Coins, I think this might be a person. It might be somebody in the past who was very pragmatic. Somebody was able to give you a great deal of advice, really good advice. They were able to show you some practical measures to how you resolved a situation with the Queen of Pentacles energy. This might be somebody who works in a bank. This might be a, you know, a bank manager, an investor, that type of thing. Maybe that's why some of you guys are coming out of a time of financial problems with the Five of Coins in the reverse, because in the past you've experienced this particular type of individual here. This might be somebody who gave you a job, for example, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. But what's influencing you this month, Pisces, is the Ten of Cups, no, the Three of Cups. So again, we're seeing this group energy showing here, just like we're seeing here. So what's influencing you might be an agreement. It might be that there's a partnership that you're working in with this Three of Cups energy showing here. And as a result of that, what your focus will be on, I think, Pisces, for the month of October, is the Hanged Man in the reverse. How does that work? I think that your focus will be on keeping things the same, okay? Because I think that this is what you want to get back to. Possibly, because the Hanged Man in the reverse is about keeping things the same. In the reverse, this is about slow movement and slow change. But in the reverse, this card says, well, let's keep the status quo. So I think the focus is keeping things, or getting back to the way probably things were with this Hanged Man being reversed. Because I think that some of you guys, you might be being discharged from a bankruptcy, for example. It might be with the Five of Coins in the reverse, you're finding yourself getting back onto a financial footing. It might be that you're being let back in the door. You know, you might have been let go from a job. Maybe they've called you back in with the Five of Coins in the reverse. But I think that there's a return to stability. Whatever that card is, whether it's financial, whether it's personal, you know, personal, interpersonal relationships. I think that you're being let back into a situation in which you felt abandoned, in which maybe somebody let you go, or maybe this is finances. And I think it's as a result in the past of this individual that's done this. But I think what's influencing you is that you are looking to work within a team. There might be an agreement here. And the focus within the month, for the month, will be the Hanged Man reverse. I think it's keeping the status quo, keeping things the way that they've always been. Because I think that some of you guys went through some form of a change here. And I think it might have been a very uncomfortable change. But I think that somebody's let you back in. Alright, I think that you've got to return to stability showing up here, and you want to get back to the way that things were with this Hanged Man reverse. And therefore, the most likely outcome for the month is the Nine of Coins. So I'm seeing financial stability here for some of you guys. I'm seeing you guys feeling a lot more content. I'm seeing you guys feeling a lot more secure, especially financially, especially in your home, especially in your foundation. I'm just seeing security here for some of you Pisces here as a result of this energy. Now, in the immediate future, we have the Empress, abundance, okay, prosperity, luck for some of you guys with this Empress energy. And influence is coming in around that. The Tower, that's interesting. I'm seeing some radical changes. Don't worry about how this lady looks on the Tower, because the Tower overall is about upheaval. It's a radical change. I'm seeing some form of a radical change coming in here with this Tower energy. Hopes or fears? Judgment, okay. So the Judgment energy can be a renewal of things from the past, things from the way they were before into now. Judgment can be to make a very important decision, okay. It might be something happens here though that you weren't expecting, because I'm seeing with this Empress energy that there is, and especially as I think you've got to return to safety here. There's some form of security that's coming back to some of you Pisces people. And I'm seeing from this in the immediate future, prosperity, luck, abundance. And what you'll experience from that is major upheavals, major changes with that Tower, unexpected things happening. It might be the hope is that you've made the right decision with the Judgment energy. Judgment often means to make the right decision, to make a final decision. But making a judgment when it's in the upright, you're not making it in error, you're making the right decision. The overall outcome for the month shows as the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I think that you guys are clearing up a mess. I think that you have abundance coming to you. I think that you've got luck coming to you. I think that you've got prosperity coming to you. And around that, I think that this is going to be on a larger scale. Because the Tower isn't just about an eruption and a radical change. It's all about expansion as well. So I'm seeing expansion here. I'm going to see what that Tower is about. You said the Tower is the influence coming in around the Empress. So this could be like an expansion of luck, an expansion of money, an expansion of prosperity coming in around this energy showing here, in which you're able to clear up a mess with the Seven of Swords. Because the Seven of Swords often means the word mistake. Okay, so this is to do with the Tower, the Ten of Cups that flipped out here. So potentially it could be you've got this luck coming in with the Empress energy, in which influences around that. It might be a change of home, it might be moving home. Because the Tower is about a move, it's about a shake-up, and this is about your home. So you might see a radical change or a radical shake-up as a result of this prosperity to do with your home. Some of you guys might be looking to move home, for example, with this Ten of Cups. But Ten of Cups also means the completion of a matter. Okay, but it's the completion of a matter in a really, really good way, because it's a number 10. 10s represent completion and finality of a matter. It could also be, I think, just looking at the card and looking at the joy on the card, it's almost like what you've got here with this Tower energy is expansion. Are some of you guys expanding on your homes? Are some of you guys doing renovations to the home? That type of thing. Remember, Tarot you can explain in a numerous amount of ways. And you just got to look at the cards and say, well, what does that mean to me? If they've got luck coming in here as a result of going back to something that they thought that they probably lost. Because I'm seeing you guys on this new venture. The Three of Wands. This is you. You might be involved in, some form of a project involving 3 people, involving a group of people. Because the root issue is about the Five of Coins energy showing here. Maybe you've got some money, maybe you've won some money, maybe this is a return to financial stability as a result of this Queen of Coins in the past. Maybe somebody lent you money, maybe somebody helped you out, maybe somebody gave you some resources. With the Queen of Coins energy, maybe you were advised on how you could make money here. But I'm seeing what's influencing you is a partnership, an agreement, a group of people that you're talking to, that you are negotiating with, that you're working on some form of a project with. And as a result of that, the focus for the month, I think, with the Hanged Man energy is to get back the right way up. Because the Hanged Man in the reverse is the right way up. This is the wrong way up in a way. Okay? But in the reverse, for me, this is the right way up. So this is getting things back into order in a way with the Hanged Man in the upright. And I'm seeing as a result of that, feeling comfortable, feeling secure, feeling stable in your environment, financially, Nine of Coins energy. Expansion, Empress energy, fluctuation, money, prosperity, luck. In which around that you're going to see an expansion happening here with the Tower. Could be something to do with your home. Ten of Cups is the home card. Could be a home move, for example. Maybe finally some of you guys are able to buy a home or sell a home or something like that. Hopes. Making the right judgment, making the right decision. Being able to clear a mess up with the Seven of Swords, because this is about going back to the scene of a crime and clearing the mess up in the end. So this is about clearing things out. Seven of Swords in the reverse is for me rather like justice. Because there are mistakes being made with the Seven of Swords in the upright, but in the reverse, we would go back to the scene of the crime and we clear those mistakes. So I'm seeing all of these mistakes, situations that had fallen when some of you guys were down on your luck. I'm seeing you guys being able to clear those things out. You know? It might be that with this Empress, you're getting this prosperity, this money, this luck, this abundance coming in which what you experience is the Tower, a move card. Perhaps you're moving out of your home here as a result of the money that you have here. Especially maybe if some of you guys are renting, you're able to move home. Because Tower and the Ten of Cups can be a home move, sorry. Home and move. The Tower moves and that's your home. So it could be that you're experiencing a home move. And the overall outcome from this prosperity over here, because in the immediate future we have the Empress. Abundance coming in for Pisces. And from that immediate future Pisces, what we've got is being able to clear some mistakes up here. So maybe you've got debts with the Seven of Swords in the reverse and you clear those up. Because if you don't clear your debts, it's kind of like stealing, right? The Seven of Swords. In the upright, it's kind of like stealing. Getting something for nothing. But in the reverse, we pay our debtors. We don't steal, we don't take, we don't get money for nothing. So some of you guys being able to, as a result of this abundance that comes to you, being able to clear your debts. Let's have a look at what the Seven of Swords is about. What's the Seven of Swords about? In 1 to 2 cards. What's the Seven of Swords about? See what you're clearing. Death. Something that you weren't able to do here, I feel. But also the Seven of Swords is about a transformation. So it's about the Death card. So there's a transformation here with this death energy showing up here. And justice, in which there is now balance. Because the Justice card is all about balance. Maybe this is something to do with a legal affair. Maybe this is the ending death to a legal affair with the Justice energy. In which you are now clearing your debts for some of you guys showing up here. And you've got the Eight of Cups. Free of problems. Eight of Cups energy. So I'm seeing a transformation here. In which justice has been served. Karma has been served. You've got no bad karma on you here now. And you're able now to turn your back with this Eight of Cups on a very difficult situation that some of you guys had experienced when you had money problems or when you were out of work, for example, because you're returning to stability here. And I think it's as a result of a person either lending you money or somebody giving you a job with that Queen of Coins energy, or somebody just helping you in a very practical and resourceful way to get yourself back into order with the Five of Coins in the reverse. And therefore the focus is, I want to get myself the right way. I want to get myself back in control with this Hanged Man in the upright. And the most likely outcome will be that Nine of Coins. Stability where you are. Financial stability. Security. Feeling a sense of value once again with the Nine of Coins, Pisces. Because you've got this Empress coming in. Abundance, luck, prosperity. Possibly you're able to, and also it could be around that, influence is coming in, you're able with this Tower energy to remove the unstable foundation and get yourself back into alignment with the Ten of Cups, especially within your home, especially within your family. And from there, we're seeing you clearing up a mess. And it's about a transformation that's coming in, the Death energy, in which finally everything is starting to balance itself out, especially if it's things like, you know, loans, legal stuff with the Justice energy. And finally, I think with the Eight of Cups turning your back on a very, very difficult time that you've experienced. It's a really, really good reading, Pisces. I'm seeing for October, for some of you guys, if this resonates, if you've been going through money problems, if you've had debts, if you've had problems with the legal system, if you've had problems with work, I think that some of you guys, if it resonates with you, you're going to be getting yourself back on track again. You will need help because you've got a Queen of Coins energy showing here. And if the Queen of Coins isn't a person, this is about you going through every single spreadsheet, every single bill, because it's money card, Queen of Coins. So what she does is she says, right, let me sit down and let me see what we can do about this. So if this isn't a person who's helping you, you're helping yourself, Pisces. But you're helping yourself in a very practical and pragmatic way. You're sitting down and you're saying, right, this is what I need to do. I need to write to all my creditors. There you go. You sit down and you start typing your letters out because she's practical, she's a worker, and she'll get down to it and she'll do it. You know, I need to sort through all of the crap that I've built up. That's why you guys are finally becoming more financially stable, or just stable in general, with the Five of Coins in the reverse. You're returning to a time of stability. You want to get yourself the right way up rather than the wrong way up. The focus also, the Hanged Man can be where we sit on things and we procrastinate. Well, for me, the Hanged Man in the reverse can be where we take action. It's no longer sitting down and procrastinating. It's just like a High Priestess in the reverse. She doesn't do anything. It's not that she's lazy, it's just that she spends time thinking too much. But in the reverse, the High Priestess will speak. She's a blabbermouth. She'll say what's on her chest. She'll move, she'll talk, she'll become chatty. She can be the girl in the office, the High Priestess can, that doesn't speak to anyone. But then get a few drinks down her and she becomes a reversal, the life and soul of the party. So for me, the Hanged Man in the reverse isn't just about getting yourself straight. And actually, this is you, of course. You're the Hanged Man. Okay, but you're the Hanged Man in the reverse. So for me, this is about you guys taking action, no longer procrastinating. The focus is all about taking action with the Hanged Man for the month, because you're getting yourself straight. Some of you guys finally got a bit of money in your pocket, finally got the job, finally got yourself in a little bit of a stable situation as a result of either somebody is helping you or yourselves. But you're getting yourself straight for the month, especially financially, and I think in areas, oh sorry, that happened on the last video. I'm converting other videos for YouTube and that keeps going off. But yeah, getting yourself straight for the month, Pisces, I'm seeing for the month. And from this area here, where we're starting to see things that are starting to flourish and grow, and prosperity coming in, and money and abundance with the Empress energy, I think with this Seven of Swords in the reverse, you're clearing up the mess. Transformation is happening here. Righting wrongs with the Justice energy, gaining balance. Transformation, things becoming more balanced. Karma being paid off here. Being able to walk free from a mess, finally. It's a really, really good reading. I think some of you guys are really getting yourself straight in October. But it's because the foundation is more stable now that you can do that. Alright, that is your reading, Pisces. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. And I will speak to you guys again 2 weeks into October for your... the beginning of October for your bonus reading for October. And also, after that, it'll be 2 weeks afterwards, around the 15th of October, we'll do the readings for November. Take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.